Welcome to Black Pearl Gaming. I'm Patty with Black Pearl Gaming. So I've been trying to figure out why this thing, I've been recording all afternoon, trying to figure out why it hasn't. So I think I figured out a way to do it, because last week I thought I recorded and uploaded already. And then this week I go to look at the video and I see that it's not there. So I've already solved the part about where the sixth grade student named Alex Sherlock. This is Honey the Bunny. This is just a bunny I put on there. So Alex was in the bathroom, and after he went to the cafeteria. And who said that she saw him there? Miss Baker, because he said he went to the bathroom that was over here. Cafeteria's over here. He went over here. He totally bypassed this bathroom. But I have evidence, and I proved that he was actually where he said he was, and he got back at 11:56. As you can see here. Sorry, I bit my tongue, and now it sounds like to me that I am not speaking clearly. So, when you cut your tongue and how it hurts and it's swollen? Yeah, that's what mine feels like. So, as you can see, Mr. Sherlock left at 11:51. He got back at 11:56. And by here, you can see the time is 11:57. Because I've already circled it, because that's how I know I did it already. And there's the bunny. So we've proven that he was not there. So this is, I've opened the envelope. That's the last thing I did before I, shut it down that day. So it says we have to object to the principal Stern. He took a few minutes to realize the photo of Ethan's explosion proved that Honey was still in the classroom. So he has asked to narrow it down, Alex, to help investigate who did it then. So our objective 2 is to read the interrogations, and can you figure out who took Honey? All right, so we're going to go into our investigations, and we are going to look first at Buddy Collins. But you know what? I changed my mind. Let's look at, because by looking at Ethan's picture up here, we also know the explosion, which wasn't a good idea, proves too for Ethan that he wasn't there. So Ethan is out the running for that. Because, he has a witness statement saying that. And I didn't put his name. So we'll do that right now. Brody. And this is Ethan. And for Ethan, we're going to put that he was busy blowing up the front of the school. That's not good. So we're going to put here and now I can't figure out why I won't type, because we do have to write our notes down as we speak. I think it's my background. We're gonna fix that because I don't like that. Give me a minute, guys, because we have to be able to type it as we go. Okay, Ethan was in front of school blowing things up. Honey, not Ho, Honey was in cage during this time. I'll fix the coloring later. We gotta fix that. I don't like this coloring at all. It's too bright. So we did that. We cleared him. Now we just have to do Violet. Okay, so Violet says, it says, Mr. Stern says, please state your name into the voice recorder. Violet Fiona Stucker. Okay, she says, he says, let's not waste any time. I think there was also the, someone found her hall monitor pass. This was also found. Yeah, I don't like this coloring back here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Let me bring you up here. Do it like that. All right, so Violet. Okay, so we have her hall pass. He wants to know. She says she wishes to know what Mr. Principal's done. He doesn't know if he can trust her. Fair point. Let me tell you exactly what you were doing to lunch. She said, I have hall monitor duty every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday during lunch. So what, you just roam the halls? That sounds awfully suspicious. Stucker, of course not. There's a strictly mapped out patrol that I take every time. Just tell me where you were already. Well, she says I messed up here, but she began her duties at lunchtime like I always do. I walked over to the Learning Center to say hello to Mr. Abbott. She always has candy on her desk and lets me grab a piece. You're not supposed to eat candy during school, but he wants to know this information. And she says, is that really your top concern right now? He says, go on. After the Learning Center, I stopped by the library before cutting through the gym to go check in with Mrs. Carson in the music room. She was emptying the spit valve on the trumpet. You can ask her. She's like, I plan to. That can be the whole story. She says I wasn't done. I also found a piece of gum stuck in the floor outside the art room, and it took a little while to clean it up because I clipped my nails this morning. So you clean up gum off the floor? Maybe you should be the janitor's intern instead of a hall monitor. I'm sure Mr. Harpolis would love some help. There was a long pause. After I threw the gum away, I walked past the classrooms and circled back past the main office and to the faculty lounge. I always report back to Mr. Duffy in there during his lunch. If you want to talk to him, he'll tell you the exact same thing I just did. Well, of course, I read his statement already. I was just testing you. If there's nothing more you need from me, don't you think our time would be better spent if we were actually out looking for honey? Fine, that'll be all, Miss Tucker. Move along. So may I have my hall monitor badge back? You will, but not until he gets to the bottom of this. So for her, it seems like everything was on the straight and narrow. So the only other person we have left is, is Brody. So his name is Brody Cornelis. Great grandfather's name. Terribly sorry. You've been in my office more times than I can count. This is another one of your pranks, isn't it? You think it's funny taking bunnies? Got a habit of stealing rabbits? Is this one of your poems? It's bad timing for rhyming, Brody. Look, we both know you are a trickster. Just tell me the truth. Pull out any rabbits out your hat lately. He says no. Mr. Stern says, you left for this stuff. Just admit it and tell me where the bunny is so I can get back to the important principal business. I don't know, but I have important student business to get myself back to myself. Principal says, like what? He says, I have a soccer tryouts today after school, and I can't let Jimmy be the team captain again. All this bunny business is boring. He's like, okay, you guys won the tournament last year, didn't you? Yes, we did. But I wasn't the team captain, and things will be different this year. Mr. Stern goes, sure, things will be different. In fact, I can see your future, Mr. Collins. I think it includes a lot of detention. Tell me where the bunny is, and maybe we can work out your practice schedule. I'm not sure what to tell you. You don't know where honey is. I don't know where honey is. I see some blood on your shirt. What happened? Bunny bite? Actually, I had a bloody nose all morning. I went to see Miss Tanaka about it during lunch. You're not still bleeding, are you? Because the chair you're sitting at is just reupholstered and my rug is white. Relax, I'm fine now. Want me to lean my back? Head back so you can check my nostrils. He says, no, thank you. That will be all. You sure? There's probably some dry blood up there you can. He says, I'm positive. So this is awkward. 3 suspects, but the only one I can think of it can't be because he's right. He does have, and I did see it here. Let me see where it is. Where is he at? He's right here. So he does have he came in for a nosebleed during lunchtime on and off all morning, most likely due to season changes and allergies. So he's been there all morning. He wrote a "Do you like me" note. Let me check. I'll read this paper here. My only guess it would have to be Violet. He says he went to lunch like any normal day after language arts. He sat with his friends, Corey and Jasper. Corey's mom brought him a new phone. He says, my mom is way too cheap and mean to buy him one. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, we were checking out the games on it, and I got another nosebleed. Went to the nurse's office. I used up all the tissues at Mrs. Hartwell's room this morning before lunch. I laugh how the blood grosses out the girls in my class. So he's got witness is Miss Tanaka. So, and then let's read Violet's. Every Thursday at lunch time, I leave for about 15 minutes to complete my duties as hall monitor. She says the same thing she said at with Mr. Stern. Mr. Duffy's her witness. All right. So I'm supposed to figure out. I think it was Violet. So I have to go to the website and figure it out. Now for the moment, I don't know how to show you guys the website. I guess I'll figure it out for next time. I forgot about the website though. I'm just gonna use my my phone. All right. So it's asking me objective 2. Oh no, objective 1. No, it's objective 2. Okay, so can you prove who lied about their whereabouts during lunch today? I guess it's the investigation summary we're going to use. But at the same time, before lunch, what time did he get there? It could have been Brody, because he was in the room taking the last of the tissues. And that was before lunch. And like we said, so we're going to say the investigation papers for Brody. Right? That's what that's called. The interrogation, yep. Where's the interrogation, Brody. We need 2 items. And I guess a photo of Honey Bunny. Or you know what? We need to look what time he was there. Okay, so we got to look at what time Brody was. 12:03. All right, let's see. What time did he get back? So he had plenty of time there. And what about Miss Violet? So yeah, it must have been Brody because he had enough time. Because He didn't get back to 12:14. So we are going to say his interrogation and his student interest form. You have to put it exactly as it says. All right, so I'm going to check the answers. Okay, apparently that's not, those two hints aren't right that I did. All right. So we're going to do that. Okay, the interest form. And what else? Oh, his the lunchroom sign-out sheet. We'll do that. Okay. We're still trying to figure out because they give us a list. They give you a list of who hold on, let me see if I can put this on here. All right, that's not what I want. All right, guys, sorry about that. I don't know why I didn't do it. All right, what else can we use to prove that Brody did it? We have let's look at this again. What did her message say? She was talking to the principal. During lunch. Okay. Okay, investigation summary. Time of incident 11:45, 12:15. Okay, I'm gonna see about Violet because it's saying I'm wrong about Brody here. So I'm gonna do the interrogation because I'm not sure though because she came back at 12:05 and it took her exactly 15 minutes like it said. Whereas him, you know what, I'm saying it wasn't Ethan, but it could be. But Ethan was there. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So we are going to look at the photographs again. Let me check them out. We checked that already. Principal's office. Technology teacher. What's that back there? Okay, nothing. That's the school nurse. That's Mr. Duffy. Emma Baker is the caretaker. That's the teacher. Aide. Now, are we missing something in here?